All the Reggie, like he probably fucked somewhere. Fuck doing all this shit.
She got wheels. This one from my nigga.
Yeah, when you
Let me know.
I don't know about this.
You might know.
Singing video, so I don't lose my newfound followers.
You gotta keep the steam.
Word.
And we're live.
Keep the steam going. Yo.
We bike.
Bike. What's up, everybody?
Good, bro.
How you niggas doing?
Man, I'm doing.
Let me get myself together. Guess I should have been in there.
We back.
We bike. What's up, everybody? I hope everyone is in good spirits on this holiday weekend.
Mm-hmm.
We are the Not Up for Debate podcast. This is episode 91. First of all, my friends are here. J Rose to the left of me, Easy to the left, Joey to the right. Guys.
What up?
Long 3 weeks, right?
Yeah, how was y'all's vacation?
We're
gonna get right to it.
Like it's been a month.
Yeah, I think it's been a month. I don't know. My days are all mixed up.
What I do? Let me backtrack. Went to Universal Studios. You feel me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You went like two places. I feel like. Then you go somewhere else? Maybe not.
Nah. No. Well, Atlanta.
You did.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
I'm out here COVID traveling, motherfucker. Going
Yeah.
to all the hot spots.
Yeah.
Nah, Universal was real dope, bro. Like real dope. Real expensive, but real dope.
Fucking water is $7.
Nah, I got a story though. This would save me. So I'm like, so we're on a resort. So like we eating. And it's like, when you eat on a resort, it's just like regular food, no like big restaurants. So I'm like, damn, it's like $1.30 every time we eat. So I get to looking out the window and and you gonna laugh. I saw a fucking KFC.
Oh yeah. Hey, look.
But look, I'm like, fuck it. I walk to the KFC. I see KFC. I see Rite Aid. I see the IHOP. Say like $400.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
But I was just laughing because I'm like,
that family bucket.
you know how Joey feel about that KFC, man.
Yeah, nah, I haven't had KFC in a very
That
long time.
shit.
I don't plan on having it anytime soon either.
Y'all ain't been to the one in Pennsville everybody talking about?
Nah, I keep seeing people say that the line is like around the corner and shit.
And I don't get it. It's the same KFC no one went to. Now this shit popping.
That's what I'm saying.
They giving out raises and everything. Like, this is the same shit.
They're trying to change the culture.
That's exactly what it is.
But I rode past yesterday and it was a long line. I turned to right there and I was like, damn, like people really like falling out over this shit.
Yeah, because
I
they
understand
moved
white
it.
people because KFC for white people is like Popeyes for black
it's
people.
the most fried chicken that they.
Yeah, that's the
experience.
closest they gonna get to it.
Yeah, to that real Sunday fried chicken.
Mm-hmm. And they really think the Colonel came up with it, so it's like,
Yeah,
this is ours.
yeah. Definitely not.
Yeah, but you see the way they promote both. You know, you see Louisiana chicken,
Oh, yeah.
and you got the black auntie in the kitchen
Yup.
with the
Yeah.
apron on.
Yep.
Yeah, the only thing's missing is the cigarette and the cursing. Like, no auntie is that calm in the kitchen. Like,
Hell no.
Yeah, it would be a lot of cursing going on.
like, have you tried my fried flounder sandwich yet? Like, no
She all
auntie
happy
haven't.
all the time. and
Yeah,
shit.
right.
Yeah.
That shit is not like that. Auntie like, shut my motherfucking door.
Get your ass out the kitchen before I whoop your ass.
Running around in my motherfucking kitchen. I got a cake in the oven.
Yo, that's crazy. I was just having a conversation with Ness the other day. Oh no, it was the guys at work. We was talking about like getting beatings and stuff. Like, like how that shit was like abuse, bro.
Yeah, for real.
Like you can't. None of that shit.
It was like playing Mortal Kombat. Like your mom's like, pick a weapon. Like, what?
Go get a switch.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Like you gotta go and get your own fucking shit to get it beaten with.
Word up. That
You
was
better
one of
not
the
get no
hardest-
bullshit.
Yeah, that was one of the hardest walks of your life.
Yeah.
Walking back to the bush.
You be out that motherfucker taking your motherfucking
Yeah,
time.
like,
word.
you thinking like, damn, how far is grandma's from here?
Yeah. Shit, for me,
Take off running.
For me, it was my grandma that was giving the ass with. I had
Y'all lived in the middle of
no
nowhere.
fucking where to run.
Niggas lived in the middle of nowhere.
Couldn't go
Waterworks
nowhere.
Road. You wasn't going no fucking
You was
way
never
back
getting
there.
away from an ass whooping.
Bro, my dad beat me with a fucking belt and it said Chuck on it. I'm like, growing up,
Another nigga belt.
I'm like, yo, they probably beat cows with that shit.
Chuck.
It took us a year to get rid of that motherfucker. We plotted to get that shit out the house.
Yeah, nah. Back in the day, it was crazy, bro.
Yeah, that shit
you get your ass
traumatizing.
beat out your sleep. That's what I'm saying. Like, where you gonna hide? Like, my grandparents was ruthless.
What about the beating? Like when they tell you get out the tub and don't dry off.
Oh man, that shit'll get you 5 to 10 nowadays.
What?
You
Yeah,
do
right,
that-
right, right.
Do that to your kid, you doing 5 to 10.
Yeah, 'cause kids got phones and shit now. They fucking
Oh yeah, they gonna have that shit propped up on the sink, recorded.
They be texting Dice. That's why
Live. Live. You on TikTok.
It'll be viral.
you on TikTok beating your kid ass.
Word.
Nah, that's really
That's
how it
crazy.
would go down though.
Then
For real.
getting the beating, you better not cry.
Yeah.
You do that shit till you fall asleep.
Stop crying before I give you something to cry for. Yo, you just whooped my ass.
I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, word up.
You're 43. You're hurting me.
I'm 11, motherfucker.
Yeah, like come on, man. Fuck you think is going on here?
Nah, yeah.
But so Florida was cool.
Oh yeah, Florida wide open, bro.
Yeah, they
Florida
never
wild,
closed.
like-
Yeah,
They
like,
never closed.
And I was out there last year, and it was like, wow.
Yeah,
I went in there and some dude like, I need my mask. He like, do I need my mask? He's like, do you see anybody else with one?
That's how it was when I was in Illinois too. It was like, so we like walk in with our mask, and then we like seen that nobody had mask on.
Mm-hmm.
He was just like, oh, you know what I
Right,
mean?
right. Because
Like-
it's not like there's a COVID police force that's
Right.
going to stop and say, hey, let
Yeah.
me see your freaking
and then
vaccination papers.
right now it's crazy because like they say you can go out without a mask if you got the shot,
Mm-hmm.
but who the fuck's gonna check every single person
Right.
to see? Like ain't nobody at Walmart gonna stop every fucking
What up,
person.
John? Yeah, it was somebody in front of me this morning at Wawa. She didn't have a mask on. And
Yeah.
she was rather racist. And that's what I was referring to this morning. And I was like, I could say something that's going to
Right,
disrupt my peace.
right,
I'm
right,
going to let it
right.
slide.
Yeah.
So I'm going to tell the story, though, because it's funny now that I
Yeah,
think about it.
right.
So she's in front of me in line. Then there's me, the black guy.
Yeah.
And then there's a older white couple behind me.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a long line. So someone comes up to help the other cashier at Wawa. You know
Right.
how close the register
Yeah.
So it's one of those situations.
Mm-hmm.
So both spots become clear. The white lady in front of me goes, the maskless lady
Right.
goes in front of me to the one of the registers, and the other one is open, and I'm next in line. So that would be for me.
For you, yeah.
So I go to step up. She steps around me to the older couple behind me and says, hey, you guys can go to that one. Like I'm not even there.
Right.
So now I'm like, all right, I'm gonna be obnoxious. So I
Yeah.
pull my mask down. And I'm like, no, the fuck they can't.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, hell no.
Fuck, you don't see me standing
Right.
there? Like, the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah.
She just turns and like continues to order her freaking Marlboro Reds. Like I'm not even fucking there.
You already
So I'm
knew when
like,
the Reds was
yeah, so I'm
coming.
like, all right, whatever. So she turns to the older people like, you guys not gonna go?
Right.
so they like, hell no, lady. Like, you're not fucking with this.
Definitely ain't going down,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
right.
Yeah.
So I turn around, I realize they're like 70-something years old. So I'm like, this is a long line. I'm like, you know what? Y'all can go ahead. I'm gonna let y'all go ahead. You know, I'm not in a rush. I got all this stuff, so y'all can go ahead. They had this one. They're like, we good. Like, but they ended up going, and I went, and I just thought to myself, like, man, I really could have like fucked my day up.
Yeah.
Like, but I'm glad I was
Coulda
able
let
to
it. Yeah.
compose myself. And even when I got to the register, the lady was like, yeah, man, that was a little crazy. I'm like, yeah, like what's wrong with people? But I knew she was going to be obnoxious from the point where she walked in and she's literally the only person not wearing a mask. I'm like, oh, come on, she's got American flags all over her shirt.
Yeah,
and I know it's
yeah.
a holiday, so I gave her the benefit of the doubt. But when she got into it with me, I'm like, damn, I knew when I seen you.
All the
Like, I just fucking knew.
That's the environment that we live in now, bro. It's kind of crazy. Like it's not going away.
Yeah, you got to read the room.
Yeah,
It could have got messy in there.
Nah, for real, for real.
And it's crazy, like that American flag shit. You look at it different. Definitely if they riding around with it in
Yeah.
the back of their truck.
I mean, I've always looked at it different, but,
Yeah.
But like
I
now, it's
really
like,
look at it different when I see people wearing it.
But
Come on,
what
you're fucking
motherfuckers don't
obnoxious.
understand,
we get it.
Right.
is everybody not trying to protect their peace, and that's what they got to watch
Yeah,
out for.
right.
Like, like everybody not out there.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
let me chill.
She could have been in line behind Darnell, and
That's what-
things could have been a whole lot
Turned
different.
up real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This nigga could have just got off of work. He ain't trying to hear that shit.
trying to hear none of that shit.
Yeah. And the line, like I said, the line was really long. It was like damn near to the door.
Like
but it's always like
Wawa.
that.
Yeah, Wawa is just crazy.
And I be looking at the people in the back. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? That table is not that important. That's
Right.
wiping off. Get the fuck up here and help John. He's fucking dying up here.
They do just be like going about
Yeah,
their
they-
business like fucking
like,
line
lady, fuck
is
this
out
sugar
the door.
spill. If you don't get the hell
word
out of
up.
here.
Yeah. I hate when there's like 40 people in line. You got one at the register and the other one's just counting cigarettes.
Yeah.
It's like my man.
Yeah.
And then it's always then the one that gets called to help always comes up like they're fucking the king of
Like,
fucking
yeah.
Winterfell. They walk up like anyone that doesn't need tobacco, meet me at
It's
the register.
always the non-tobacco
Yeah,
aisle.
right. Like nigga, you know I need a cigarette.
And why don't Wawa just fix that and just fucking give
Have
them a
cigarettes
little-
everywhere.
Yeah.
They just don't want to get robbed.
Yeah, true.
But it's so much going on. I always wonder. I always wonder like how much coffee do they get stolen?
Oh
in a
my
day?
God.
Cause I be watching the feeds.
So
and
many-
shit come
yeah,
in. Like, I be
yeah.
watching the homeless
Yeah.
come in and shit, just wander around and making their coffee. Like,
Yo, cause that coffee table be popping, dog.
yeah, they make their coffee and be getting right the fuck out the door.
I don't even think they like expect to make any money on coffee. That's why they get that shit away all the time.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
if you get Wawa for a cup of coffee, you just got one.
But the
Like,
16 ounce is $2 now. It's $1.75.
Yeah.
Pay for that shit. I said, God damn.
for the 16 boy.
Yeah, I said I can get any size across the street at Circle K. I just gotta
Yeah.
worry about dealing with this fucking panhandlers
Right.
on my way into the store.
Yeah, it's a different environment.
Yeah, I even bought some fucking Grinder Storm clothes one day out there. I'm like, damn, you
Oh,
niggas out here? Yeah, they caught me at Circle K in Claymont. I'm like, damn, hey, what the fuck you niggas doing?
Nah,
yeah.
that nigga grinding. That's what they doing.
Yeah, I'm like, you'll find a sell them nigga anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I bought a $30 winter hat in the summer, but you know.
Hey, look, hey.
You never know. Never know
Never-
when my
hey.
ears will get cold in May.
Way this weather is, you might
Yeah,
need
bro.
that motherfucker.
Yeah, it's cold as hell this morning.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And it's been that way for a couple of days, right?
Yup.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
it was
the fuck
like
is
40
going on?
something when I went out this morning.
Should we be worried about that? Like, I'm not like a...
Nah.
No, I'm about to say, it's what was that thing that guy that was running for president trying to force on us?
With global warming. Yeah.
Who was that?
I mean, it's part of it, but this ain't nothing to be concerned about.
I don't know, man.
Weather been fucked up for a minute if you look at
I
it.
mean,
Yeah.
that movie, you know, some movies that kind of tell us what's gonna happen. It is gonna get really cold,
Yeah.
but
What
we're
was
not
that?
there
2012 or some shit.
yet. Yeah,
Yo, we was
2012.
talking about that, like the weatherman. He could back when he was little, he can predict the weather for like 3 weeks. This nigga can't get 2 days right.
Yeah, nah.
that shit crazy.
Yeah, nah. I don't know if back then they was good at it either, cause I ain't really care.
Yeah, I don't even listen to the weather. I just go outside.
Nah,
and,
I
like,
do though.
take
Yeah,
a-
I had
look
to.
like it's gonna be cold today.
Right,
Every time I woke up, it was always on. My mom had the news on. It was
Yeah.
I happened to wake
I
up.
feel like my
the weather.
grandparents watched this shit too. But you remember, like back then, as kids, like we had to wake up and motherfucking like watch the news to figure out if we had school and shit.
yeah, shit
Yeah.
was different. Or listen to the radio.
Yeah, they fucking called 3 days before, like, oh, we gonna be closed for snow on Thursday.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Get 1 inch.
Word up,
Yeah, right.
Dustin.
So J-Ro, we was on a tangent. How was your vacation?
It was hell.
Oh shit.
Just a whole lot of work. Busy with YouTube stuff. I hit my first 10K views on my.
Working hard.
So I've been doing that. Little stuff on the side here and there, but been chilling for the most part. I'm just glad to be back finally.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
back. We
Long
back.
time. What about you, Joey?
Well, I went out to Illinois for a week last week, 2 weeks ago, whatever. So I did that while we were off. And other than that, man, just work. Like work is getting busier for us with everything opening up. So transportation is getting a little crazy right now. So kind of dealing with that. But other than that, just chilling. You know,
Same for
dealing with a
me.
pregnant girlfriend.
Yeah, man.
You know.
Shout out to our pregnant girl.
Yeah, shout out to our pregnant girlfriend.
Bundles of joy. This
What?
guy.
But,
I remember that stage, bundle of joy.
yeah.
Yo, y'all niggas need to get back to work, man, because we're having overtime because nobody want to work.
Yeah.
They told him, we're like, we got a lot of work. He's like, no, we was supposed to hire 100 people. We got 13.
A lot of the warehouses
Yeah.
is mandatory 50s. Mandatory
Oh,
50.
wow. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
We actually just opened our building in Lugan, so we don't have any product. We're like contractors
waiting for it to
in there.
come.
That's why
we
we
like
look.
setting up like the construction
Yeah.
people.
And that's another reason we got Amazon. Like, we got overtime at Amazon. Everybody went to Target.
Yeah, I'm tired of these niggas. It's like you know, Target is big on culture, so it's like anytime somebody new is there, it's like a gotta do like you know, talk about things and icebreakers and things like that. So every day is somebody like, yeah, so I just left Walmart and everybody busts out laughing. Like, man, how many of y'all is here?
Oh, yeah, y'all got all them motherfuckers. Good luck.
Yeah, hey man. Yeah,
I know.
We'll leave it at that.
Yeah, but yeah, that's so I've been doing that. Like I said, we just started at Lugan this week, so that's been a thing. The building is like 1.8 million square feet, so
That's
it's huge.
humongous, bro.
Yes,
It's fucking humongous.
the place where we trained at, the like racking only went up to like 8. This one has like 10 extra feet of racking, so it's like very
it's a taller
intimidating. It's like
building,
3 floors in there.
Yeah.
So it's different. A lot of mezzanines and belts and stuff I've never seen before.
Right.
So it's going to be interesting. But I'm excited. There's a lot of good people there. Had the kids the last weekend and this weekend. So for the past 2 weekends, they had COVID, so I had to let that pass over. So
Yeah.
as long as I haven't seen you guys, it's been the same amount of time where I haven't seen them.
Yeah.
I said,
All right, we're back.
we back.
Yeah.
We bike.
My bad. But what was I saying? Y'all know I got a terrible phone.
Oh, you were saying that your mom got your ride.
Oh yeah, so my mom has your ride, giving me a little break. Brother's eating like Tasties or some shit with Mackenzie.
Yeah.
It's one of those places, soul food stuff. Y'all know I don't do that type.
Oh
of thing.
yeah.
So well, we can get right into it. What y'all want to start with? Oh shit, my bad. Shout out to the all the graduates.
Oh yeah.
All the people that graduated. No matter where you graduated from, congratulations to you. I'm pretty sure school's a lot harder with all this COVID mess and stuff going on. Well, let's start with the sadness. Let me get this way. I don't want to sound harsh like that. But the shooting in Fairfield, rest in peace to anybody that was killed in that.
Yeah.
Condolences to the families. We pray that those who got harmed are healing well. Just senseless, stupid stuff. I don't really have the details. I didn't really dive into that one because I don't really like to shine light on those types of situations.
Yeah.
But just to make you aware, just be aware of your surroundings, what's going on. Read the room.
Yeah. You have to nowadays, man.
Definitely.
People are really on edge, and I think it's like, the mental toll that COVID and being trapped and all the things that came along with this pandemic did to people, and now you starting to get everybody back together.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a little bit concerning. You got the guy that killed 9 people at the rail yard that he worked at.
Yeah.
Stuff like that is happening, and then we seeing it right in our own backyard, probably over nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's you definitely got to be aware of your surroundings out there for sure.
Right. Where do we want to go? This is going to be a funny episode.
Yeah,
we got a lot of shit to laugh at.
Yeah, for sure.
Y'all want to start with music, sports?
I want to start with that BDot Mario.
That's number 1 on my list anyway, so we can start there. He said BDot Mario. Maino is who.
Whatever. I said that. I'm calling that nigga Mario.
So BDot was invited to Maino's podcast. I guess Maino has a new podcast or something. I'm not really familiar with it. I just caught on to it when this situation happened. And apparently BDot and Elliot Wilson were reviewing some of Maino's music in the past. He said himself that Maino said himself that you guys have reviewed my music in the past. Excuse me. But there was this one review that you guys kind of went hard on me. So pause, goddamn. So my first question is, do you guys critique your friends' art? Art being whether it's writing, music, painting, content purposes like we do, any type of thing that we consider art. Do you critique your
Is
friends?
it
And if so, how do you?
Should you?
Well, let's start there. Should you?
Should you? Yes. Yes. I'm just gonna stick with a hard yes there. I'm not gonna explain.
I would only the ones I'm close to, because a lot of people.
Yours is dependent on circumstances.
Yeah, it depends who it is. You feel me? Cause some people, cause we honest, about everything. That's just me as a person. But I also know a lot of people can't take honesty, even if it's a little bit. So.
But you said friend. The question was friend.
Right.
So the way that friend is categorized as when you're 35, it's a lot different than when you're 15.
Yeah,
that's true.
So to me, when you ask me friend, that is people that I feel that I should be able to say honest things to and not have to worry about anything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's just how I take that.
Right. Were you gonna play some of this?
I was trying to. I'm having issues.
Oh, okay. Don't worry about it then. I don't even know if we're allowed to do that.
Yeah.
Without getting something. But so basically Maino had J-Ro, wait a minute, how do you feel about that? Should you critique your friends or
I mean, yeah, if you don't want your friends to put out some crap,
true.
If I want you to be the best, I'm not gonna just say everything you put out is hard and the song be trash and then other people talk about it.
Right.
And that's exactly what I mean. Like, you should be able to nah, bro, this ain't the one. This ain't it. Maybe give some positive critiques, like, hey, maybe do this or whatever. But yeah, you shouldn't just be like, oh yeah, if you like it, I love it.
So Maino's gripe was that Elliot and BDot obviously have a huge platform. So Maino felt slighted because he felt as though they went onto their large platform and they said, all right, well, we don't like this. And he feels like it could have possibly had a negative effect on his career and his trajectory from that point on because of the platform's notoriety.
I understand that.
Right.
I get that point of it, that part of it. But in the world that we live in, you have to expect that.
Right.
So I don't think you can necessarily be mad about it because it's just the environment.
Right.
I mean, I kind of feel where he's coming from. It's like, you could have told me behind closed doors, I'm your man. I got to eat. This is my career.
Right.
Like, even if you didn't like it, tell me behind closed doors. Don't. I mean, give me a little something, your man. You feel me? And I feel it because that's how the music industry is. Like, if you cool with somebody, whatever, their music is trash, they're going to give them a good review. But I guess he was expecting that.
But if that's part of what you do, don't you owe it to yourself to be honest on your platform, because that's what you do. That's your job. That's your passion. So just because it's your man's, you can't compromise your integrity of what you're doing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like I see both sides of it, but at the end of the day, like, if that's your platform, that's what you do, you have to keep the integrity there.
It's ready to go, Jay?
1 second. All right.
But what I was saying, me personally, like you said, I can see both sides of it, but at the same time, BDot has a job to do, and I would think Maino is grown enough to understand that this is part of the job.
Yep.
And number one, you put this out, whatever the product was, you put it out into the public. So at that point, it becomes able to be judged by said public.
Right.
Not everyone has to like what you put out, regardless of the relationship. As far as saying things publicly, like I said, that's part of the man's job. He can't judge fucking Mr. Bobo's album and not judge your album just because he's a friend of yours. So like I said, I get both sides of it. Maino to me came off as a bit childish. In this,
for sure.
Instance, almost to me feels like he's placing some sort of blame onto BDot. But you can hit play so you can see a little bit of the conversation.
Did I deserve to be on? You said
I'm saying
For me, I believe that you deserve to be on it. And if that's you, if you want to use a relationship card, then boom.
No,
I'm using it.
that didn't have nothing
But
to do
then
with
but only that, anytime you put out a record,
Hold on, brother.
anytime you put out a record, Maino,
Hold on, brother.
Anytime you put out a record, I always covered it. I was either me or the other people
Hold
that
on,
contributed to
brother.
the website.
Hold on,
That's
brother.
a fact.
Hold on. Me being on Rap Radar was a given. That wasn't favoritism. That wasn't you doing me no favor.
I didn't have to do it.
All right then. So what do you? All right, that wasn't a favor. So what are you saying?
Because if I didn't do it, you'd be even more passionate than you are now. Because no one had to do it. We didn't have to, but we chose to.
At that point in time, it was not that many New York artists with national records and going on. This is a whole.
But there was a lot
era.
of other rappers though.
Okay, but what point I deserve that? When you send it, so what's
That's
your
what
point?
I'm
You did.
You did, and I agree with you.
All right, but you sitting up there saying, "Well, other people
But
make
we have no
obligation.
obligation.
We talking about you though.
What about me?
We're not talking about what other. Right, we're not talking about
talking
other
in
people.
circles all night, man.
Yeah, we are.
Okay, so
Because you're not.
let's
I think
not
your
talk
mind
in
is made. I
circles.
think your mind is made.
And what do you think
up.
my mind is at?
I think that you feel because we have a relationship, I should stop what I'm doing at the drop of a dime. Always give Maino favorable looks. Always say good things about your music. You know, be the Maino cheerleader, and I am a cheerleader for you. But at the same time, I'm not gonna.
That's not what I want.
That's exactly what
I'm
you want.
saying.
That's the only way I see it.
What's the solution?
The solution.
Because I'm a game show host now. Complex brackets every Wednesday, 12 p.m.
Yo,
Stay
listen.
focused.
The solution is this, right? It bothers me if I give you my music a month early and you telling me that you forgot to listen to it. That bothers me.
I don't think I said I forgot to listen to it. I said I got distracted. I'm gonna get back to it.
Okay.
So you
That's what I
forgot.
said.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get to, and I got to it. I listened to it. I thought it was fair. I thought it was a solid effort. I don't think it was because you mentioned Jack
Ooh,
Harlow. I
that's-
don't think it was better than
say
Jack
it's
Harlow.
trash.
Of course you don't. Of course you don't.
Why?
Of course you don't. Of course you don't. That's a given. Of course you didn't.
Why you say that?
I would have bet that.
Why?
I just would have.
Why? There was a lot of albums that came out in 2020.
Right, but I would have bet that you said the same thing. I would have bet that. If anybody would have bet that, I would have took that bet.
All right, we can stop
I
this.
would've-
Y'all
I
get the
should've
gist
took
of
that-
Wait,
this conversation. Something else is going to happen?
Yeah, I'm waiting for it.
That you would have said that. That you would have said that my last project wasn't better than Jack Harlow. I would have bet that you said that.
Okay.
Right?
But why would you take that bet?
Because you already have this, to me, a preconceived notion of what you.
Oh, we about to get an ad. All right.
So did he say that he felt Jack Harlow's album was better than Maino's? Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I don't dispute that either. Yeah, I don't dispute that. So how do you guys feel about that exchange? After
I feel
seeing
like-
A lot of
I
people
feel
don't
like,
know this, but
man,
I'm
he just
graduating
sound
with
like a
money
baby.
with Amazon
Yeah,
in
he
2020.
hurt, bro.
Maino
It's like,
sounds like a
he
baby.
didn't expect his boy to do that. That's what it was. But his boy did his job.
Right.
His thing is, you could have did that behind closed doors instead of your platform. Like, you my man's.
So, and I don't know their relationship. I don't know how tight they are.
Right.
Do they just know each other?
Yeah,
Are they-
I don't
are
know
they-
how
are
far
they
this
tight,
relationship
tight?
goes.
Do they kick it? You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
know each other's children.
Right.
Because if it's that close, then if I send you my music, then yeah, you can't take a month to look at it.
Yeah.
If we're that close.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if we just in the industry and I just know you and we have a beer every now and then, then like you can't expect me to open the shit as soon as you send it to me.
J-Rock, I saw you scroll down to that comment. Did you read what it said?
Yeah, because he says it in the interview, and
Oh,
that's what I
okay.
was looking for.
Oh, okay. Did you click on it?
Not yet, because it's supposed to be happening now.
Absolutely not.
I think it said
Maybe I just
42,
think that
didn't
we
it?
cooler than what we is.
I think that's when they started
That's
getting
the thing.
into a
Maybe
heated
I think
debate.
we
Oh,
just
okay.
cooler. Maybe I thought that we was cooler than what we really were because throughout all this time,
So yeah, that's what he's talking about.
I've never personally said to you, yo, listen to my music, my album before it came out. Never. And the one time that I did, you didn't even listen to it until after it came out.
I listened to all your albums. I listened to all your albums. I don't think if you ask anybody else that's in the music business if they done that, but they probably would say no.
I never-
They probably lie to you.
I've
That's what
ne-
you used to. You probably niggas lying to you, man. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Oh,
See,
nah.
that's the thing, though. You
Niggas
think,
is-
you
I
I'm trying to
think
get
niggas- I think
slapped.
niggas in this business are scared of you,
no,
but I'm not scared of you.
See, I don't like that.
What?
Don't tell
He
me
about to
not
get
scared of me
slapped.
because this is not about being scared.
No,
this
I-
is about
I'm
men.
saying- no.
This is about men having a conversation.
No,
See that right there don't work. I'm offended.
Okay.
That
Are
you
you
tell me
offended?
because
But
you don't gotta
listen.
tell me that you're not scared of me.
Jermaine.
Not hold
They go to
on.
Philly.
No.
Fuck
Hold
outta
on,
Listen.
hold on. I'm offended by that.
I'm
Don't
sorry
tell
if I
me
offended
that you're not scared of me because this is. I'm not trying to
No,
press you in that kind of way. Anyway,
no,
so listen,
no,
hold
no,
on.
I'm saying
you
other
talking
people in
about
the
other people
business.
lie to me? No, you know why other people don't lie to me? Because
Wow.
I'm not close enough for them to tell that lie. Work in the industry, they not telling me lies because we not having conversations.
That's not true. Maybe
That is true.
All right,
You
so
outside.
listen.
That is true.
Listen.
You
My
outside.
outside is different than yours.
Jermaine.
I'm not in these industry events. I'm not out here at the Duce party. I'm not out here in
That
these
shit is fun,
places.
though. It's
I
fun.
bet it
Jermaine.
is.
Yeah, he trying to get slapped, bro.
They're
Yo.
lying to me because
He's
they
sunning
not,
this
they
nigga,
not
bro.
within my circumference to tell me a lie. I'm not having conversations with people that are music gurus or what's the word?
Like tastemakers.
Tastemakers. I'm not having these conversations with none of these people. I'm not.
Okay, so BDot.
I'm not.
So
Yeah.
BDot, the thing is here. Can we just have this and can we just
the
conclude
cameraman?
this part?
Yeah, you're fucking rich. Get a cameraman, man. No, fuck you going.
Finish this
But we're
out
going-
right
It's like I'm
now.
shooting this shit.
Come on, I'm not scared of you.
No, but
Look at this. Nigga can't even get this shit together.
Yeah.
Probably, he might be scared though.
But listen to
Word
me.
up.
You probably think something's gonna happen.
not
BDot,
personal.
what I think Maino
Nah,
is
this is
trying
very
to
personal.
Yeah, Maino's
say,
pissed,
but
bro. He hurt.
can't just get it out is he holds you he held you at a certain place with him where he felt like y'all were really, really cool. Like
Let's stop there,
he's
Jay,
taking
bro.
it personal.
Let's talk about that. So you guys hear how she believes Maino views this man. Does that still subject him away from being fucking criticized by his friend, right?
No.
Right?
Nothing changes that.
I feel like Maino's overreacting here.
Without a doubt.
He's surrounded by yes men.
Yeah, exactly.
Or-
And two, I feel like this is messy. If you felt this way, why would you bring him onto your show to try and embarrass him? Which is why the man's responding this way.
Right,
He says, "I'm
yeah.
not scared. You're not going
Right.
to bring me onto your platform and think you sun me around in here. Like I
Yeah.
treat you the same way I treat any other artist."
I felt like Maino, in his mind, they was closer than what they really were. Cause he's saying like all this, and the guy's like, "Look, I got this. Is my career. Like, I got distracted, didn't listen to your music." But Maino's like, "No, it's me."
No, that's what I'm
You know what I'm
saying.
saying?
I think that the level of friendship determines how soon I listen to your project if you send it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. That too.
You know what I mean? So
But I've had people send me music and I don't get right around to it. You know, I
That's
don't
life,
know if
yeah.
I feel
You know what
offended
I'm
by that or not. But it's
Yeah.
like, yo, things are going on. I can't
Right.
just stop every now and then and play
and,
this.
you
But
know-
when I do, I get back to him and I tell him whether it was good or not.
right. And that's what there has to be an understanding. If you want my advice and you really want my advice, you got to expect that I'm going to listen to it when I can really listen to it.
Right.
And not just put it on here real quick. You know what I mean? So it's just so many different things that go into it.
I like this conversation. You just mentioned advice. That's another thing that you got to be careful with when giving advice. Like you said, you like to be honest with your friends. If someone sent you some music or something, if someone sends you something that's bad, back to what J-Ro was saying, and you don't keep it real with them.
Yeah.
You say, "Oh, this is great, and you give them this false sense of hope or this false confidence, and they go out there and they get destroyed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a huge responsibility when people come to you with
Yeah.
things like that, with their art, music, and stuff like that. But I always try to tell them, you know, like, I'm gonna try and be honest here with you. You understand, but you gotta understand that I'm speaking from someone who used to make music as well. So
Right.
I understand the stigma that comes with it, because as much as we say we don't care about people's opinion, when making music, you care, you wouldn't put it the fuck out.
Right.
If you didn't care, you
Hell
keep
yeah.
it to
You would
yourself.
keep it to yourself. Yeah, absolutely.
So, you know, that's just one hill you have to climb. But I see some people take the advice I give them, and it adds to their confidence, and they may not have been as good as they thought they were, and
Right.
now they've molded themselves into exactly what they wanted to be because they just needed that little bit of push from somebody.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
So when I see that, I smile a little bit like, all right, I see what you're doing here. And at that point, my job's done. I don't even have to say anything to them, but hey, send me something. I want to see where you at with it. Like, so it's cool to see that. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like Maino's out of line here. A little aggressive in his approach.
Yeah, without a doubt. And he was trying to run down on him, but I think he lost that battle.
I mean, BDot's a smart guy, and he's been around the industry long enough to know what this was about.
Right?
Yeah. We could talk about this behind closed
doors.
It
was
more views. All right.
It was very obvious what was going
exactly.
on.
Yeah. The game, you gotta play the game.
Yeah,
you played it too.
Yeah,
and BDot understands the game. It's funny because Joe Budden was just talking about this with what him and Charlamagne got going on, our little behind the scenes back and forth. And someone asked him, "Well, why you always work with this dude?" Right.
Yep. Yeah, I seen.
It's like, you know, the gig is the gig. Like,
right.
We all working towards the same goal. So we understand that part of it. It's gonna be nasty stuff said. It's gonna be some backdoor stuff said.
Always.
But it depends on the character and what you're built and made of, whether you decide to speak on it or even fucking entertain the shit.
Right. Yep.
Because everybody's just doing whatever they feel they need to do to get where they gotta get.
Yeah.
Once you realize that, when you in this whole media space, you be like, all right, man, that was some fuck shit.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna hold that against you. Because I
know.
Yeah. I get it.
I know what you're trying to do.
Yeah, I know what you're trying to do. But I'm not gonna take that route.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. Everybody's willing to do shit different. You know, sometimes people think that type of shit, because of the way that media works, the negativity always gets more light, right?
Yeah, right.
So you do shit like that because you think it's gonna accelerate your career. You know what I mean? And it will. It will. But if you burn faster, you burn faster.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how you gotta look at it.
It's just like the situation that we won't speak about, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And I was looking at it from a different perspective after speaking to my mother. And she was like, you looking at it from this one small scale. She's like, but the huge scale ain't even about you and the other person.
Right.
It's about the one person.
Yeah.
As long as that one person is getting what they deserve,
then that's what it is.
That's what you gotta look at. Yeah, and I took a step back and I said, yo, what the fuck am I doing? What the fuck am I talking about here? Like, Mom, you're absolutely fucking right.
Yeah.
And she almost said something about it.
Right.
And had an encounter with that same person.
Right.
And that was God letting her know, you know what? The gig is the gig.
Yep.
You gotta let people do their thing. We all moving towards the same goal. They might go through the back door, you know. We gonna take the stairs.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's
and
it.
You know, you still manage to love these people, and you see them out, and you try and give them that love, because at the end of the day, being real with yourself and what you got going on is gonna, you know, make you a whole lot more peaceful.
Right.
You can easily attack these situations and say things about them and create a bigger problem than what would have been there in the first place. So keep that in mind.
Yeah.
A lot of things don't require your attention, but if you see it and you understand it, just understand it, store it in your head like, all right, that was crazy.
Yeah, right. That was wild.
I probably need to remember that happening, but I'm still staying on the straight path.
You don't have to act on it.
Yeah.
You know, like hate and anger and those feelings are so draining. Like people wonder why they're like tired and beat up all the time. Like carrying that shit is a burden. It's so much easier to let some shit just, you don't gotta necessarily let it go. But you can let it slide or ride or whatever. You know what I mean? And like you said, just remember, like, all right, now I just know how to play you.
Yep.
I know how to play you now. And that's literally what it comes down to.
Yeah. Makes your life a whole lot easier.
Yeah, word. Because you don't have to deal with everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I think that's what a lot of people think. Like as we come up, it's like we think that you have to put yourself in a position of where you can deal with like everybody. It's like, nah. Like we don't have to. You don't have to deal with everybody.
From other people, but I do verbalize how I feel about it. That's a fact.
Like you quick to come up here and tell me something that you don't like, nigga.
No, because you put
like you made
no,
that.
because you talk. All right, so you talking about. So Maino, you talking.
You talking like,
Maino, you talking about one record from 2015, whatever the fuck.
2000
whenever the record was, right?
2012.
All right. How many records have you put out on Rap Radar since then? You put out plenty of records.
Right.
Did I shit on every record?
No.
Okay.
No.
And that platform, that website was how I expressed myself.
Right.
So the ratio, let's be honest, the ratio of I guess favorable things versus
honestly,
unfavorable things
honestly speaking.
exceeds.
Oh no. Check this out. Honestly speaking,
Point me.
I only ever heard
Game
you
over.
speak on one record that you didn't like.
Listen.
Ever.
Okay.
And you could have kept that to yourself.
Nah, you could have kept the record to yourself.
Nigga, is you crazy?
He asked you, was he crazy? Look at him. He's pointing at him. He's pointing at him.
Yo, this nigga's mad. Look at her. She want to laugh like a motherfucker.
That's odd. No, here's
Jermaine.
Yo, that is hilarious, bro. Look, she want to laugh
But I
bad.
expect everybody to like some, but don't say that we
You
cool.
gotta be prepared for them
And
clapbacks, man. You just can't say anything.
I'll be a fake
But
friend,
we
right?
talking about public.
Yeah, that's what
Nigga,
J-Ro
you
just
put
Putting your
said.
music out
It
publicly.
don't matter, nigga.
Okay.
It don't matter.
Yeah.
All right, I'm done
Yo,
with
he
this.
hurt,
shit,
yo.
man.
He hurt.
We done with this. Man, it was out of control, man. He told me he could have kept the record to himself, which
Word
is
up.
brutally honest, though.
I
It's
mean, but
honest,
he
though.
sent it to him to get it reviewed.
Yeah,
That's-
right. Like, what do you want me to
that's
say?
part of the game, though, bro.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
get that. I'm not sending somebody something with pure intentions on them sending it back. Like, yeah, this is
Right.
awesome. Like,
Yeah,
no, I'm telling
yeah.
the truth.
Yeah, you want the honesty.
We can,
Or you really don't want it critiqued.
right.
Yeah.
What we got next, man? Man, it was hilarious. But at that point, that's probably where the slap would have happened with the pointing in the face.
Yeah, word.
I just noticed Maino wasn't wearing any jewelry. I'm like, oh, he's in perfect fight mood.
Yup. He was
just,
ready.
Just in case this nigga get out of line.
He was ready.
Then he said, you come in my house with this shit? Like,
Right.
no, you invited him into your podcast.
Word,
Like,
word.
Let's add context to this. Like, he's actually doing you a favor. His platform is bigger than yours.
Hell
All right,
yeah.
so since Drake, since J-Ro got Jesus Christ. Since Drake got it up there.
Yeah.
Since J-Ro got it up there, how y'all feel about this Drake being the artist of the decade? And we don't have to stay long on this. This wasn't on the docket, but it has to be talked about, I feel like.
I mean,
Who else would?
I think it's
Obvious.
I don't. Well, yeah.
Yeah,
I wasn't necessarily going to drop obvious, but I think it's I can go with obvious.
Like, who else?
yeah,
he been hot for 10 years. Like,
yeah,
Yeah.
straight. Like, number
and red
one.
hot too.
Yeah.
But Jay-Z said we don't care about what Billboard says. You guys hold any stock in that one?
That's so it's subjective.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. Like I don't put myself in those places to where I gotta fight subjective battles.
Mm-hmm.
To some people, they fucking care about Billboard, and some
Yeah.
people don't.
Right.
And I'm not one of them because Billboard ain't paying me a fucking dime.
Whoever pays Drake cares about Billboard.
Nah, word up.
It matters to somebody in some realm.
That's what I'm saying. So, but like I don't need to argue that battle.
Yeah, but what was like some of the accolades? It was like most streamed artist or some shit like that.
Mhm.
A bunch of things that nobody else has done before, including the names of like Michael Jackson and Prince,
Right.
who also didn't have the
Yeah, they didn't have the
they didn't have
accelerant.
streaming
Yeah,
and things
yeah.
like that. Who knows where they'd have landed if that
If it was the
around
same
then.
times, that guys like that would have fucking
Been out of here.
yeah. It wouldn't even been close.
So shout out to Drake. Like we said, I didn't really expect anybody else to get.
Yeah, nah,
that
it
honor.
makes sense. It makes sense.
But who wins the next one?
It's
10
too
years
early.
from now. It's
Two?
too early. We can make
Yeah.
predictions.
2 from now?
Well, we know who's on the path. Let's give them 3 names. Baby's got to be one. Little Baby.
Mm-hmm.
If
And I'm
Burnout's
only
not a
I'm
thing.
only strictly talking reaching that Drake pinnacle, number 1 up there for at least 5 years.
That's tough.
I think that's early.
You think it's still too early?
Yeah, because he's only in like one genre right now. Drake's in he can
Yeah.
reach in different genres.
Yeah.
But Drake didn't do that right away.
Yeah.
Baby's in like what year 2 of his like
yeah.
peak, we can say,
I can see. I can
or
see,
prime.
I can see the baby. I can see that.
Dub Baby or Little Baby.
Well, little baby. No,
I was about to say,
I
man.
put Little Baby over Dub Baby, but
Yeah,
Dub Baby has more crossover power at
Right,
this point.
because of the type of songs that he
Right,
creates.
right.
And he gonna be, and he already like in the midst of the elite too. Like, you know what I'm saying? He hopped on Drake shit and burnt it. So that's good company to be around.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Lil
They
Baby.
gonna
Yeah,
you-
Lil Baby. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I definitely like he not going nowhere.
Which one of the babies? This is funny. Which one of the babies do you think is more marketable?
That's tough.
Because one killed the nigga and he was like on the Grammys. So, like,
that's what I'm
I mean,
saying.
like,
No, I think a lot of that shit is like out the window nowadays, bro. Like Like America don't care about that
yeah,
shit.
yeah. Ain't that sad? I think you get like a little boost for it. Like, oh, he killed somebody. Like,
like
this nigga a chain.
They don't care about that shit. Like,
I think the baby, just because he's like, he got the image, funny, goofy, weird, wild shit. You see my man dressed like a fucking
killed
Joker?
someone.
I think he's too reckless.
at Walmart,
The baby.
Yeah, the baby's too reckless.
at America's store.
Yeah, niggas beat niggas up in Gucci.
Yeah, he's
shot
ready to
someone
fight.
at Walmart.
Yeah,
Ready to fight at all times.
Yeah, he
I guess
on a
people
nice,
accept
he
it
been
for
on
him.
a
Like,
nice
that's just
little
him.
streak.
I
He
think
been on a
he
nice
don't-
little streak.
Yeah, he's like undefeated in these streets.
Yeah.
I
Nah,
wouldn't
he
be fucking
definitely
with this nigga. See that nigga, I'm crossing the street. And he beat somebody and took
And
like
he's-
80
and he-
bucks from him or something.
Is he like 5'4"? He's got to be like
he's little.
5'4".
He's
That
little as hell.
motherfucker hitting hard.
Yeah. I mean, we don't know if he hit the guy. The video comment. It could have been the big guy that was with him that did all the damage.
Yeah.
He probably like, I'll pay you to say I did it.
They said DC Youngfly knocked the guy out on stage.
I seen it last night. Yeah.
Oh,
And-
recently.
and then
Yeah.
continued his show afterwards.
Yeah.
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 Can we find that? Bro?
I don't know if it's on video,
Oh, it
but,
ain't no video.
you can
DC Young Fly knocking somebody out.
it's a video of like him after it. You can kind of see
Oh,
that
all right.
Yeah.
he like whatever, but yeah, look, let's say he got knocked out. he didn't get knocked out. But he basically like was saying like I'm really from the
He
street.
really in these streets.
Yeah.
These niggas is crazy, man. What happened to the hip hop, the hippie to the hippie to the hip hop rappers?
That shit dead.
Like shit was a party then. Like grab a hot dog, come over here and dance.
Nah,
Like, fuck
shit is
going
mad
on,
different
man?
now, bro.
Yeah, shit is wild. And this nigga ain't even a rapper. What is he?
He's
An
a
actor, comedian?
He's a comedian.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
he
was
was
like
he
wilding
was doing a
out.
comedy show. Like,
Yeah, it was
Yo, I saw
85
it.
South.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
I saw him in the picture. He's on the new Drumline. I guess he's like the main character.
It's a new
He's the main character of the
Yeah.
new Drumline.
Look
Why
it
is
up,
there
bro.
a new drum line? I'm tired of this shit.
Yeah, why is there a new Drumline? Yeah,
He on the road. The How High Now Drumline?
Oh, he did How High too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody clapping.
This must be after the knockout.
Yeah, nah, it's definitely after the knockout.
Imagine that shit.
Nah, yeah, that's
Get knocked out by a funny nigga.
Word.
Cause you know he gonna be having jokes for years.
Yup, that's gonna be part of his routine
man,
for the
nigga
next
on the
5
stage,
years.
man. Knock that nigga the fuck out.
Yeah.
With the nice shirt. Nice jeans.
Speaking of knockout, did you guys know that the guy that Baby beat up died?
From the baby?
Cam Coldheart.
Nah.
Yeah, he's dead.
From that?
No, not from
I
that.
was gonna say, damn.
Not from that, but yeah, the nigga
God.
died like 2-3 weeks ago. I seen that on
Damn.
Instagram. I was like, damn, this nigga got beat the fuck up and now he's dead.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
But he had ended up getting like a record deal and everything after that. Like his page
Yeah,
was
he was-
verified when I went to
yeah.
check on him. I'm like, oh shit, this got a blue check.
Yeah, he
got
was-
some new chains.
He took that ass whooping, came up real quick.
Yeah, that's fucking nuts. So y'all want to talk about we can stick with music real quick. My bad, Jay. But we got the Meek Mill Rick Ross thing real quick since Easy is here.
Yeah.
Shout out to Meek, man. That's my guy.
Meek
man.
been wilding lately, man. What's up with Meek's Twitter?
Yeah, with the panties or some shit.
Yeah.
That better not be the gift he got her if she got him a car though. Did you see that?
Nah.
So his baby mom got him a cord, and like a few hours later, he gets on Twitter and say, "Hey, where do you guys find
Oh, the
those
vibrator.
underwear?"
Yeah, that vibrator
Like,
something. Yeah, yeah.
This girl
yeah.
bought you a truck, and you about to buy her some vibrating underwear.
Word up.
But Meek and Ross. So apparently Meek had a celebrated his birthday at Club Live in Miami, and Ross tried to get into the section that Meek was hosting, and he was told he couldn't get in. So apparently this stems from Meek wanting to be off of Maybach Music, which Ross has no problem with. But obviously, if you sign a contract, you owe
Our obligation.
right. Meek owes obligations. Apparently, Meek owes some albums. I'm not sure if it's 1, 2, 3. Not sure how many albums it is. But Meek owes Rick Ross some albums. So a little while ago, remember when Meek created the Dream Chasers imprint and all of that, and everyone assumed he was signed with Maybach Music. He decided to sign Dream Chasers to Rock Nation Management. So we see Meek always talking about the billionaires. He's hanging with a certain group of guys now. Meek more than likely wants to sign with Rock Nation.
Right.
And Ross is holding him back because Meek owes the albums.
Yeah.
So first of all, how do you feel about the way Meek is handling this? As far as refusing to speak to Ross, not letting him into his section in the club.
Business is business, man. You gotta do business a certain way. It's getting. I feel like people more and more is doing dirty stuff like this in business. It's like you sign a contract, you obligated to it, and if there's got to be a clause in there somewhere to get you out of it. If you want to pay it, if you want to get out that bad, pay whatever the clause is and get the fuck out of the contract.
Right.
You know what I mean? If not, then hold up your end of the bargain. It's literally that easy.
But listen, just say, handle your business. You signed on the dotted line.
That's what I'm saying.
And he changed your fucking life. It's not like
That's what I'm saying.
I don't feel like he's got to do that to Ross. But I don't know the
he don't have
situation.
to. That's
I'm
so
not.
bullshit.
I don't know what was said.
Yeah.
I don't know. 'Cause I'm pretty sure Meek got loud on the phone or some shit.
Yeah.
That screamed on him or something. I don't know what the conversation was between them two.
Right.
But out to embarrass Ross publicly like that, I'm pretty sure that tarnished his ego a little
Now I'm
bit.
definitely not letting you out.
Yeah, nigga, where my albums?
Right.
The boss need his album.
Right. Or I need my money.
He gonna drop like 2 bullshits. Get out.
I mean, they're gonna be bullshit no matter what label you on.
Yo, the Meek hate around here crazy. My boy don't drop no bullshit.
But I think
Them
this
shits
explains
trash.
the length in the Meek releases. Why we haven't got another album since then. But I want to throw a wrench into the game. Do you think this Joey, don't hurt me, but do you think the decline of Rick Ross has to do with Meek's decision to want to leave?
Decline,
Absolutely.
Decline. Come on,
Meek,
bro.
Meek is bigger than MMG now. You feel me? Like, now don't get me wrong. Like, he signed to MMG at like
that's a
the
bold
greatest
statement.
time, yo. He a great time. Right? Ross did put him on, but let's keep it real. Over the
Why is
years,
he bigger though?
huh?
Why is he bigger?
He's hotter when Rick Ross dropped. Nobody give a fuck no more. So we gotta come
I
on,
feel
man.
like
Come on,
man. bro.
he's still under Rick Ross.
Yeah, the boss is
yeah.
the
How?
boss.
What Ross can do better than
Rap.
business? No. Business wise, he does better business, but musically, like Meek is bigger
Meek
than
Mill
Ross.
cannot out rap Rick
Yeah,
Ross,
Rick
bro.
Ross
You
is a
I'm
bugging.
not
rapper.
saying that. I say he's bigger
What the-
than Rick Ross. Nobody checks
You mean his
for,
name?
Yeah, his name is
I
Meek Mill.
I agree with
like,
you there.
Meek Mill is bigger than MMG. Who else MMG got for a long time?
Yeah, he is
For a long
MMG.
time.
I give you that.
So he outgrew it, but the way he's handling it is corny. But I know why. I mean, he outgrew it.
But why do you have to outgrow it? Why can't you take the reins?
He's probably like,
Everybody want to be the one.
he's like, I can make more money.
He can literally let.
He can make more money.
possibly.
He probably like, I'm not gonna make that much money off of Rick Ross.
Or he could not have made any money and still been on Grand Hustle.
Right.
Yeah, but he's not on Grand Hustle with the
Because
MMG.
Ross signed
Yeah,
him.
look,
Yeah.
Ross signed him. He put MMG on. You feel me?
But if you want to
MMG
go,
was on.
But if
Number
you
one.
want to go on,
They
do-
were
All right,
on.
yeah.
They were on before.
Imagine
Meek got
if they
there.
didn't sign Meek, how long would they would have
Meek,
been on?
MMG put Meek on. Let's
Yeah,
be
right.
but
clear.
how long they would have
Meek-
lasted
Meek-
without Meek? They
Meek
had
has helped sustain MMG. I'm agreeing with you there, but Meek
Yeah.
did not put MMG on. Let's just be clear. MMG was already on, number one. And number two, Wale was a way better rapper than Meek Mill when Meek got there. And a bigger
facts.
star.
That's facts. But then
Yes.
what happened? Wale went down a fucking drain.
Because Wale's
and it
ego,
was
he was-
Meek by himself for a long time. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because
For a
Wale was being
long
an asshole
time.
towards Meek, would let him do interviews and shit, cutting him off and shit. And the fans saw that. And I believe
Yeah.
that's why they hate him to this day.
Yeah.
Wale's album was pretty good. I just
Why-
heard it last week or 2 weeks ago.
That's
Never heard
facts.
his latest album. That
That's
album was
facts. That
pretty
was a good album.
But maybe lose my train of thought talking about fucking Wale ass. Yeah, but MMG was already on before Meek got there. Let's just state that.
I feel like-
but Meek is probably 40% of the reason why they're still afloat today.
right.
40.
Yeah, I mean Ross is Ross.
Yeah.
He's the boss. He's the one making behind the
Yeah,
making
Wingstop.
the
Nobody checking for music for Ross.
Come
Keep
on,
on,
bro,
bro.
you bugging.
Come on, bro. When Ross album dropped, that shit, they talked about it for an hour. That was it. I ain't
mean, I
even
think
hear.
that's the
I
case
ain't
with all
even.
music
I ain't
now.
even hear
Yeah.
too many of his songs on the radio.
I think that's
Nah,
the case
it-
with all music now.
Yeah.
He ain't even had like a song. You know,
Like-
usually an artist had that one song that's on the radio for at least a month.
Like who's talking about J. Cole's album other than us today?
Right.
It's always been like that.
It's not been me.
Huh?
Not me. I'm not even talking about J.Cole.
He's like, I'm not even talking about that. Is interesting.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't think you were gonna have that stance. But Lissa said, right, take it back to what put you on. Revisit the old formula, drop some mixtape tight-ish, and be done.
But the thing is like if he wants to go on and do his own thing because he outgrew them, that's fine. That's what maybe that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, that's
You
the
have
purpose of
But
business.
you have
When I
a
say-
contract. You
Yeah.
finish your contract, or you buy your way out of your contract, so you can
Right.
go and do your
And
own
that's-
You got
that's-
money. I'm sure you can
and that's
buy
what I
it.
mean
right.
about-
Just fucking.
I'm sure
But
you
when
can
I
buy
mean
his
that, like
way.
outgrow, I hate artists signing other artists anyway because it's going to come to that.
Yeah,
Like,
I do
so,
too. Especially
Yeah, but
when
I say
artists are still
when I
active.
say outgrow, I don't want to mean like the friendship or anything.
No,
but
but
like
if
the
he-
contract, you can. That's all it is. Contract, not really
Yeah,
about.
if he
anything
finishes his contract, him and Rick Ross can probably still do business
I
together.
think it gotta be more to
and
that
be really
contract,
good
though.
friends.
I think it's more.
I don't
to it.
even think they was really good friends to begin with. You can.
I'm pretty sure he was.
I mean, over the
Like-
years, I'm pretty sure a decent relationship developed.
Yeah. He put you on.
Yeah, the man was there when you went to prison and all
Yeah.
that type of stuff. I'm pretty
You
sure
got-
they have a decent relationship.
Hov-
I just feel
Hov
like
was
exactly.
there.
I feel like that influence is a little different when you
seen
around
him.
Hove and you seeing a different kind of money because Rick Ross is filthy rich.
Yeah, but he's
Hov
not
is, like,
whole
wealthy.
rich. Right. And
Yeah.
plus, you know, he's probably almost mesmerized when he's around Hov because he's seeing the attention that he gets. Where Rick Ross is not going to get the same attention that Jay-Z's going to get when he walks into the room.
Not anymore. Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
like Jay-Z's sitting with Warren Buffett and motherfuckers like that. Like it's a different type of energy. So of course you're gonna gravitate towards that, but you still have a fucking contract.
Right.
Like at the end of the day, that's what it comes down to.
Yeah. Rick Ross is still fairly new when it comes down to this business stuff
Right,
versus
exactly.
Right.
Yeah,
Jay-Z,
he ain't been
because
around as long.
he's been doing that since what?
I
or
mean, Jay's
rapping
been
since
doing that since fucking
the 80s?
yeah.
Yeah. Right. Because you got to factor in his drug dealing.
That's what I'm saying. That's really where the empire started.
Yeah, it all boils down to that.
Yeah.
So this can be the same thing happening with Maino, letting your perceived friendship trump your business. Exactly. Exactly. And we saw that with the Rockefeller situation.
Yeah.
And the Joe Budden situation, apparently.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 But it's crazy because a lot of times when things go that way, it's almost that's how it comes down. It's like, damn, I thought we was fucking closer than that. You know what I'm saying? Then you realize that,
And then you
like,
have one person that thinks you're smarter than that.
Right.
and will understand the aspects of your relationship.
right? Yeah.
And that's where I think Joe sits. Joe sits back like, how could you not have known? And they sit
Right.
like, how could you do this?
Exactly.
Because it's like, you know the business. He knows how to finagle the bagel and how to place certain words in contracts that other
Yep.
people wouldn't be able to read. Them necessarily know.
Yeah. That's how business is done, and it's dirty, man.
Yeah.
It's fucking dirty.
Word up.
But you can always come back to like, it's business. It was in there. I'm sorry you didn't understand the verbiage. I'm sorry that you didn't get it. I'm sorry you couldn't afford your own lawyer. But it was in there.
My thing is like, like the people with gripes usually are filthy rich.
Yeah.
When they have the gripes. Like I could see if you was struggling to feed your kids.
Right.
or
Yeah.
Don't know how you getting back and forth to wherever you gotta go every day. Like
Yep.
you don't work. You work 2 days a week.
Yep.
Talking into a microphone.
Yeah, but that's how it is because when you get it and when you have it, the only thing that you want, because you have everything else, is more money. That's the only other thing that you can get once you're a certain level of rich. The only thing in the world you can get is more money.
And they literally
Yeah.
said, we're not accusing you of stealing. You just want to see the
Right.
books.
Yeah.
But what would want someone to want to see the books if they're comfortable, if they were happy with
Yeah.
the contract and they signed
Right.
the contract? What in there made them say, "Hold on, let me look at this a little bit
Right.
deeper"? That's the part that sticks out to me.
Yeah, and probably somebody from the outside, you know what I mean, says something that had them thinking like, man, y'all think Joe giving you
But you were
the right cut? You know what I mean? You think you getting everything out of this?
Or the
And now
lo-
you like, oh well, he did fucking go to Dubai. You know what I'm saying? Like now you starting to look at what he doing, and you like, damn, I ain't really spending like that. And now you want to see the books.
One of the arguments was, how can you afford to give us a raise?
Yeah.
That don't strike you a bit as odd.
How can you afford that? Give us a raise.
Yeah, that's like fucking Joy gives all of us a raise.
Yeah.
Say we all come here for a certain amount of money a week.
Right.
And we're comfortable. We sign like, oh, okay,
Right.
5,000 a week, we can do that. And we sign for it. Y'all come in the next week and it's 10,000. Y'all looking at Joy like, how the fuck can you afford to give us a raise?
Right.
Would that make you upset, or would it make you wonder about what's going on with
it's
us?
like, how much money are we making?
Yeah.
So you got that would draw a red flag with you guys?
I think in that situation, the longer they was on them podcasts and they start understanding the business, I feel like in the beginning they was just sitting there chilling.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because I do believe that they owned a percentage.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
I think,
what they believe.
But I mean, I think it's true because unless they start a new podcast, if they don't get
Yeah,
sued,
but they
then
all-
you got. I think we'll learn more over time. But let's just say, I think they just started, and then now they're understanding the business. Maybe they just asked to look at the books, and he started acting funny. That's probably what.
That's
did
the
it. It's like
the gist of it. I
yeah,
think.
maybe,
And I mean, even if so, like, just think about you as, and we don't really know what's the actual truth, or what's actually going on. But like, if you're the guy that's been taking care of these people, right, and you know that you're doing right by them, like, you would be offended, like yo, like,
That's the point I was making.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like nah, like I'm taking care of y'all, like, and I gave y'all a raise because y'all deserve a raise,
Right.
You know what I mean? So.
But,
I don't.
They're
but
probably,
at the same time, even if you got offended by that, should you respond by, no, you're not seeing the books? Because now you're not even soothing the worry that they had.
he was saying some crazy shit.
Yeah. I mean, it's a tough spot to be in.
Yeah.
And like, I always, revert back to, because we talk about communication so much, and it's such a hard thing to communicate, even though it should be so easy. What was communicated at the beginning? What were they obligated to see, know, and not? You know what I mean? Because that could be something to where
that's
whatever,
written in there too.
yeah, whatever their
according to what Joe
contract
says.
is, this is what it is. This is what you can see. And say he gave him a raise, it could have been percentage based off of what was in the contract.
Right.
So no, you don't have to see the books. This is what we made. This is what it said for a raise. This is what you got. Like, when I get a shitty raise, I don't say, hey.
That's how I was getting. That's the example I was going to say. I was walking in the office like, wait a minute.
And
how
like,
can you afford
I
to
worked
give
for-
me 50 cents?
Right. I worked for a public company for 15 years that I knew at the end of the year exactly how much fucking money they made.
Right.
I didn't go back like,
Where's my percentages?
I think it's different because they're starting from the ground up, so they would think like, oh, maybe we can renegotiate since we started this together.
yeah.
But that's the thing. They didn't start it together.
No. I can't agree with that.
What?
That they definitely helped that podcast. Like
That's
Yeah,
not starting it
it's not.
together.
that, like no, I'm just saying like they was
Contributing
there,
and starting together
They
are
was
two
there
different
since
things.
the beginning. The podcast wasn't popping. I used to watch it. No, them dudes helped build that. Like no matter what.
Didn't say that. I said they weren't there from the beginning.
Yes, they were. Like episode 14 or something? How many episodes they got?
77 is when more previewed on the show. Episode 77, almost 100 episodes. We're on episode 90.
Almost as long as we are.
Bro, and they still held episode he get fired like 400?
It's for something.
Yeah,
I'm
they
not
still help.
arguing with you. What I'm saying is they
said
did not
started.
start the podcast. The podcast was called We'll Name This Later. It was Joe, Peter Rosenberg, who's on Hot 97, and Marissa. No Rory no more.
But don't they got ownership of it?
I don't know.
Didn't Joe Budden say that?
I don't know.
My
what they
friends, we started.
got. I don't know what they got.
He always say that. Like
I don't
so
know what
now none of that matters no more.
I'm not Joe. I don't know.
This is stuff that he said though.
but
That's
I
stuff
don't
that
know.
like you
But
can't
I'm
say
just-
it
I'm
and
just
then when
saying
it's
the
time
facts.
But at the
to
end of the
live
day,
on it,
like,
you don't.
Starting together and building together are two different things.
It doesn't matter what is said. It matters what's in the contract.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what the fuck he gets on the podcast and says.
But
It doesn't matter that he calls them his friends. They sign contracts.
that they said was they owe a percentage base.
And if that is a percentage base, then that's a percentage
Yeah,
base.
it'll come out with an audit.
Right. Whatever they were
can't-
getting was probably their percentage.
Yeah, you can't.
So if but Don't they deserve to see the book if their own percentage?
Not if that's
what
not
they're
part of the
making.
contract.
Not if it's in the contract. Morally, yes. Morally, yes.
But that's
just like back to us. If we were being paid and you wanted to see the books, morally, yes. If Joey wanted to soothe your worries, he would show you the books and say, hey, this is what's going on. This is what costs this. This is what costs that. This is what you're paid. Yeah, to make you feel better as a friend, absolutely you would show them the books.
But as business, you don't have to.
Right. Now, that's where you draw the line because we don't know what Joe's doing. We don't know if he's taking a stance because he's doing something behind their backs he doesn't want them to see, or if he's just doing it to respect the contract. Because at a certain point, if he opens that book, he tosses out his own fucking contract or whoever written up the contract, and he could be breaking the law himself. You get what I'm saying? So
he could be preparing them for what's next because eventually they were going to grow into what they are possibly.
Right.
Outside of him, looking for somewhere else to get money from so they can grow. And
it looks good. I don't know if y'all seen the little program. It looks pretty fucking good. Like I'm interested. I'm going to be watching.
Yeah, for real.
And plus, I know how they carry it. There's not going to be any drama. Like, it's not going to be any back and forth. Oh, he said this, he said that.
Nah.
It's done as far as they're concerned. So I'm ready to see, like, what's next.
Now, what goes, where do both of the shows go? Yeah.
I think they both do well.
Yeah, because they, Rory and Moore obviously grew a cult following. And then, with everything that's going on, it was almost like a lot of people just felt sorry for him. You know, just... Because at the end of the day, like I said, morally, it sounds fucked up.
Yeah.
To me, it sounds fucked up. And y'all know I'm a Joe Budden fan, I'm a Roy Moore fan as well. But just like I said, morally, if your friends are upset about something and they feel like you may have done something, like, show them.
No, you have to do that. But it's just,
but like
you know,
said,
it's business.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to, unless something on that paper said that they, you know, had access to to everything.
The thing is, but now it's like, where do you go on the friendship level? Can you ever go back to being friends? Like, is this something that y'all could maybe one day laugh about?
Yeah, I think so. Because at the end of the day, like, out of all of them, Joe is at the toughest spot. Like, he goes to the meetings, he talks the numbers, he does everything. So his type of pressure is different than their pressure.
I mean, but if you're the owner, that's what you signed up for as well.
Yeah, that's what you're in it for.
But you just because you signed up for it, you don't necessarily know how you're going to handle things.
Yeah,
and maybe, you know, he handled it in the wrong, which he did apologize, but, you know, that, like you say, like, when you at that position, it's different. Yeah, which I understand as well, too, though.
It's a lot, and then it's a lot different getting in front of a million viewers and talking about your friends and calling them names and shit.
That's
a little different. Even if your feelings are hurt by someone asking you to verify the books.
That was nuts.
Yeah, it's a lot better ways to handle that. You could have picked up the phone like, yo, man, you kind of hurt my feelings when you asked to see the books.
Cause that's all it takes, just a conversation, you feel me? And then you can go from there.
Stupid, so you know how it is.
I'm
ego, stuff like that.
Now, how long does this new podcast or this new group of podcasts gonna last? Or do you think that history will repeat itself and then they want to see the books after a while? Or
where's the new people that's there?
Yeah, because if you see that situation happen with them, the first thing I'm thinking about is like, oh, I hope he doesn't do that to me.
Yeah, you got to get out in front of it. You got to get out in front of it, and it's certain things you can do. Like, once you understand businesses, or even if you don't understand it that well, it's like, don't go in and get into a 3-season, 5-year something that's extremely long.
It's gonna hold you back for a while.
Get in something short until you can kind of figure it out. It's like, all right, I'll give you 50 episodes, or I don't know how podcast contracts work, but whatever that is, try to get into something short so you don't 10 years and now you got to do 5 seasons or some shit like that.
I always say stay short so you can see the progression and the growth, and then you can come back and renegotiate if it's something that's even worth your trouble. Yeah, because you might can just go on your own and be better off than the person that was helping you. So, but that was a tangent. We wasn't even. I don't think Joe and them was on the docket. But that was a good conversation.
Right.
That was a good conversation. But since we're looking at Kobe and Kwame, I want to talk about Kwame. How do you guys feel about everybody attacking this man 20 years later?
I mean, it don't make a whole lot of sense to me. It's like, why? Why? what's the point?
Yeah, I'm the same way. Like, it's like they brought him from the dead, and like they
Don't even.
And now he won't shut the fuck up.
I haven't even heard the name Kwame Brown in fucking. I don't even know how many.
Yeah, and it's like everybody picking on like for what?
This is the most we've heard his name in 20 years.
Word, bro.
Since he was drafted.
Yo, if I would have saw that name, I would have forgot he played basketball.
Yeah.
He violent. His brother killed somebody. His sister beat people up. What the fuck your family do? Do your family rape with you, bitch? Huh?
He's talking about
Talk
Charlotte,
about
man.
what you do, motherfucker. You talk about what my daddy and my brother did. I ain't did none of that. But we heard that you put Spanish fly in a girl drink by your own admission, bitch. We heard you had other niggas with him trying to rape that goddamn girl, and the one girl had to beg, claw, and fight to get away from your bitch ass. But you on TV acting like you a hell of a nigga. You better shut your bitch ass up. I know what them white boys doing to me. Shut your goddamn mouth with me
Left
too.
that.
He a geechee, he a this, he violent, his brother killed somebody, his sister beat people up, what the fuck your family do?
Yeah, this
Come
nigga's
over
crazy.
again For a house that I pay for, and let a nigga drive my truck. You had to jump your own gate to your house. Bitch ass nigga, shut up. Don't give me no more advice, nigga. Fuck, the nigga jumping his own gate he paid for. Millionaire ass nigga jumping a gate. Bitch, you had a game the next day. You could have twisted your ankle.
I know you said that.
Yo, that's hilarious.
Yeah, I didn't hear that
That
either.
shit don't work with me, you bitch ass.
Do you think he's getting a fair shot, though? Or was he ever given a fair shot, should we say? Because I heard Michael Jordan was an asshole.
I mean, he was number 1 overall, right?
Yeah, 17. Drafted by the Wizards to a 39-year-old Michael Jordan with a lot to prove at 39 years old.
I mean, but after he left, he was still trash though. Like
Who that? After Mike left?
Yeah,
I mean, Mike probably killed his Spears.
Yeah.
You fucking 17-year-old kid at that time, you imagine who Michael Jordan was to you. Then you the number 1 pick and you get drafted by Michael Jordan. He probably was fucking worshiping the ground.
Mike
Mike
expected him to take him to a championship
Mm-hmm.
in that first year. But I mean, hey man, if you ask, you ask.
Yeah,
bro.
that nigga ass.
Like
That nigga ass.
you know what I'm
I
saying?
know what we're
Like,
trying to do, but that nigga,
it ain't no way. It ain't no way to talk around that shit, bro.
All right, y'all next. Hey, Kwame, it ain't me.
Oh yeah.
You gonna get right on. You black son of a bitch. I ain't got nothing to do with this.
that nigga on the internet all day now. He don't miss nothing.
Nah, they giving his ass a little too much attention.
Yeah.
Because he won't shut the fuck up.
But
now.
I think it's a mental health issue here, man, with Kwame.
Oh nah, for real. Like it's definitely something going on.
And-
but it could be the trauma from
Mike.
whatever. That's what I'm
Fucking
saying.
I mean,
Michael
you have a
Jordan.
lot of pressure on you at
Yeah.
that point.
Well, and we do gotta say the nigga didn't didn't go to college. He did just go
Yeah.
straight out of high school. Now
Right.
He had the
So he has that same
Learning
mentality.
opportunities.
But I
we
mean,
all
if you
have.
wake up and all these niggas attacking you at once, you gonna get tired of that shit. He felt like he
Yeah.
had to defend himself.
Yeah, I mean, I don't doubt that. I'll be upset too, but damn,
That motherfucker funny though.
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
definitely
he's
gonna
saying
keep
some-
watching.
He's saying some funny shit, bro.
So since we on sports, we can talk about J.Cole.
Yeah.
so it's funny because we can go back to the conversation. Easy went off on us about the J. Cole, like,
Yeah,
oh look at him, shooting
yeah.
jumpers. Y'all act like he gonna do this and do that.
Word.
So I'm gonna apologize because you were right.
Yeah.
Nah, but it's just levels, bro. No, like it's just levels. Like you go from rapping and you want to be with pros. It's
Yeah.
like that's a jump.
And you know what too?
And you in your 30s.
Mm-hmm.
Was he
36.
33? Oh, 36?
Yeah, J. Cole's old.
So you got to realize too is he's going and playing in a new league
Mm-hmm.
of some guys that's probably super hungry to get to the next level to try to.
There you go. I was waiting on that.
Yo, when I said that, I didn't even catch it that time. And when I said that the last time, I ain't know if y'all was gonna catch that shit.
Niggas will play for food.
Yeah. Nah, but you know what I mean, they trying to get a shot, and this nigga's rich.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like they out there really balling.
First thing he said was like, damn, I'm not in shape.
Word up.
First fast break.
I mean, you can look at him and tell he wasn't shit.
Did he start?
By the way,
He started this
I
thing?
don't think he started. He just did the. Arbor, like yo, Arbor.
Yeah.
like, come on, get back on D, yo, come on.
perfectly making a way. That's exactly what he's doing.
And you know what?
He thought he was gonna get it on the break.
Here it is. This is basket.
Oh yeah.
Nigga pull 13 muscles doing that shit.
Hell
Okay.
yeah, he's struggling. Yeah, he hurting right now, bro.
He told me earlier today that he's
After that, I thought he's gonna have a good career, man.
That nigga just did a lot of great closeouts.
Yeah, word.
That's all he was good for. Closing out on the nigga shit.
Oh, rebound.
Oh.
Oh,
J.
fake
Cole.
as hell.
Get up, J. Cole. The lion. The lion has fallen.
That's hilarious. The lion.
All right, so just like that, I was looking at this little thumbnail. Swiss Beats look like he's a fucking race car driver or something. Like,
You see that? Oh shit.
I was like, what is fucking Swiss doing? But so just like that, J. Cole retired.
Yeah.
After
3 games.
3 games. So
But they said
the leading
that
scorer.
that was his contract obligation was 3 games.
Yeah, possibly.
That's what they said.
That's what they say.
That's what they said.
So the leading scorer in the Basketball Africa League has something to say about J. Cole joining the league. And we have it here. So not everyone was thrilled with J. Cole's venture into professional sports. Less than 2 weeks after making his BAL debut, the Dreamville rapper received some criticism from fellow league athlete Terrell Stoglin. The ASL guard, who was reportedly the first BAL player to put up 40 points in a single game, described Cole's basketball skills as average and suggested there were other athletes who were more deserving of a BAL contract. I think there's a negative and positive to Cole's presence, Stoglin told ESPN. The negative part of it is I think he took someone's job that deserves it. I live in a basketball world. I don't live in a fan world. I know a lot of guys that had their careers stopped by COVID and they're still home working out and training for an opportunity like this. For a guy who has so much money and has another career to just come here and average like 1 point a game and still get glorified is very disrespectful to the game. It's disrespectful to the ones who sacrificed their whole lives for this. So Rick Ross saw this and felt like he had to chime in. In no way is this meant to be disrespectful, but first and foremost, should no black man's dreams be censored nor limited. Coming from a brother, I think you will understand what building these types of relationships will do for the business, for the eyes on the industry. You know what the boss is saying? Do you understand the boss's words, my brother? That last line wasn't that was me. So how you guys feel about this? Do you agree with this young man's
I agree.
stance on
I
this?
agree. I agree 100%. I get what Ross is trying to say as well, but nah, fuck all that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
So
saying
I
all
agree
that.
too. I
Put
feel
some
like
money,
J. Cole took
put some money
somebody's
behind
spot.
the league. Then.
Yeah.
Then he showed up with like sneakers for everybody.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like,
feeling
wanted
bad
to-
and shit.
If you
Nigga
wanted
was
to
eating
sponsor the
steak.
team,
You
just
could
do
just
it.
did that.
right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You didn't have to play.
You ain't had to get a couple runs in.
Right.
Yeah, like Ross said, like I'm gonna be like, well, nigga, buy a team then. For real.
Word up.
Yeah.
Like, don't say, oh, that can.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
that's bullshit.
Send $5 million, motherfucker.
Yeah, buy 3 teams. All the
Send
rappers
5
buy a
million.
team.
Yeah.
Send $5 million.
But I mean, he did shine light on the league, I guess. This is the league's first year in existence, so I mean,
Yeah.
he had a little exposure
But
to
what's
it.
going to be his connection?
Yeah.
What's going to be his connection?
Right.
Shine light ain't enough if you really there for it. Now you gotta stay committed.
Right,
You gotta
right.
stay going to the games. They know J. Cole gonna be there. That's gonna pack the house.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't have to play.
Right. That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So what's your commitment gonna be?
But we can segue into our last segment, which is Tim Tebow. I feel like Tebow's doing the same exact thing J.
Yep.
Cole's doing.
Yep. What does Tim Tebow need to play football for?
Why?
What is he, 39?
Yeah, something around there. He's
37?
30 something. He's old. He's too old to be playing football or even thinking about it.
And especially now when I think about it, I never played football, and I'm only 33, and I think about how football players are a lot stronger and faster than they were 10 years ago. I wouldn't want to go back at 36 and try to play a brutal sport that I got away from.
Excuse me, too.
Oh, in a whole different position at that.
Tight end.
It's tough position.
Tim Tebow at tight end is just hilarious to me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But I mean, he don't have no tight end background at all.
Hey, yo, we ain't gonna be able to get through this.
Yo, he's Catholic, so. I'm sorry.
He gonna pray for you.
Don't. Do not pray for me.
Yo, that wasn't straight.
Father Tebow.
That was a lob. That was a lob, though.
I caught that bitch like Jordan.
Yo, that's hilarious.
All
bro.
tens.
But let's take it even deeper. Take it even deeper. I'm on a roll here. We're gonna take it even deeper.
That's hilarious.
This is if I have never seen white privilege, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, nah, for real.
Now that Colin Kaepernick's name pops up.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Colin Kaepernick can't even get a workout. This nigga Tebow can sit down for 10 years.
And did he actually get a 1-year contract, or was it like he got to play a fight for a spot?
I don't even know.
I think he's fighting for his spot.
I don't even know, but Urban Meyer was his coach in college.
That's what I'm saying. So he's got his college coach.
That's more nastiness.
So he's definitely going to make the team.
Mm-hmm. This is like a
I'm
conflict
just,
of
I'm
white
just like,
interests.
I'm like, how the fuck did NFL let this shit go down? Like,
Why not?
That shit crazy.
Why not is the question.
Like that.
Yeah, he hasn't played football since 2012.
Yeah. No black man can do that.
Nah.
That's like Terrell Owens getting up like, yeah, man, I think I can catch a couple passes.
Yeah.
And they look.
And he probably actually could.
Yeah, they look.
Actually, T.O. been.
Is that him?
Oh,
so he's really practicing.
Oh, no, he out there.
Yeah,
he out there, bro.
Where is he at, though?
That's him, 85?
I think so.
Or 86?
He done put some weight on. Yeah, I think that
He
was
said he's
him.
showing off his route running.
Nah.
Tebow, sit the fuck down.
Oh my
Oh
god, that was
my
horrible.
God, what is that?
That was horrible. Look at this.
Oh yeah,
that's bad, bro.
You get beat on that. You might as well sit your motherfucking ass down. That's slow shit.
You get beat off of that break.
Yeah,
Yo, his overall is like 65.
Hell, you run that dumbass route on me. I'm scoring 6 points, motherfucker. That dumbass route. Throw the fucking ball if you want to that motherfucker. The fuck out
Yo,
here.
they gonna set him up. Yo, they gonna break.
Yo,
we going the other way.
Yo, we going
the other way.
Watching myself.
Facts, motherfucker. That dumbass route.
That's the way he's catching me.
Hell no.
Yo, they're fucking
That was bad,
crazy,
bro.
man.
Yeah, I'm scoring 6 on that motherfucking shit, bro.
They're fucking crazy, man. Tim Tebow got to sit the fuck down.
Yeah.
God bless him, though. God is blessing the hell out of this guy, man. Like,
Nah, this dude literally went from football to baseball.
I say, didn't he do another sport?
To fucking commentating, back to football.
Yeah. Like, come on, man.
Never been without a job.
This nigga going all around the world on the jobs.
Yeah, word.
Colin can't even get a workout.
Can't even get a workout.
At least get that nigga a microphone. Let him talk about something.
Yeah. They ain't, because he don't. Last time they gave him a microphone after that one workout, he said a bunch of shit he shouldn't have fucking said.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why they ain't giving his ass a microphone.
It was like, see.
Yeah, exactly.
Told you.
You know it.
Niggas started acting crazy.
Word up. Now you just don't even hear from him anymore.
Nah.
It's done, bro.
Or the Black Lives Matter. Where y'all niggas at?
They bought a house.
Shit.
Hey. Niggas bought a house and got the fuck out the way. Like, yeah, man. Mission accomplished.
They got the motherfucking bag, bro. Got
a mansion and got the fuck out of here.
Damn, that shit is hilarious, though, but it's kind of true.
Yeah, it is true.
Yeah.
A whole year after George Floyd. Ain't that something?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's getting spookier and spookier out there.
Yeah, it is. That's crazy. The NFL was like releasing statements, you know, like sending George Floyd some shout outs and love a year after, and then you give Tim Tebow a job.
Yeah, man. Shit is asshole.
We gonna shout you out,
What the
but
fuck is going on?
we gonna shout you out. But watch this.
What the fuck
Shit
is happening
asshole
here?
backwards, bro.
Yeah, like the fuck? We're gonna mention this police brutality, but yeah, Colin, you still can't get in. Sorry.
Even though you've been telling us about it.
Yeah.
Right.
Peacefully.
Right.
And so many fucking teams have needed a quarterback since he's not been playing.
Yeah, right.
Still do.
That he could have came in and
who the
won.
fuck is who's the guy New England just picked up? What was his name? Like Dan James or some shit. Who the fuck is this guy?
I'm pretty sure he can play. I'm pretty sure he can start for the Jets right now.
Yeah, who they got?
Even have a quarterback?
Who the fuck do they got?
Them motherfuckers about to start scrimmaging college teams. That's how bad they is, man. They about to just get the fuck up out of there.
Yes, I probably won't be watching football anymore. All right, real quick. Bow Wow versus Soulja Boy predictions. 20 songs. Give me your score and your winner.
Hop up out the bed, turn my swag
Fuck Bow Wow
on.
gonna do when that come on.
Man, look, I'm just excited, bro. I don't give a fuck. No.
What Bow Wow gonna do when Soulja play? We made it.
Yo, I don't know, man.
I'm gonna have my 6X on.
I think I'm. Damn.
I'm going.
Cause Bow Wow got some shit where he played, and you
I'm
might have
going-
forgot, but you know that shit word from
I'm
word.
going 11 and 9.
Soulja
I'm going 11
12-8.
and I'm on 11 and 9. Soulja Boy.
Soulja 12-8.
No, I'm a
11
Soulja
and
Boy
9
fan, dude.
Soulja
He
Boy.
got a strong 12.
Who, Soulja?
Yeah.
Soulja got 20, man. He produced songs and
Yeah,
he
he
did
going- he
features. You
got
gotta
records.
remember
Yeah,
that.
he got
You gotta
records.
remember that.
Yeah.
You gotta remember that. Although Bow Wow has an extensive hits that he can choose from.
Yeah.
Soulja produced some songs.
And I
Bow
think
Wow don't got that aspect.
Yeah.
Soulja produced fucking a Nicki Minaj record. And a Wayne record. A Drake record.
But can he play it?
Yeah, he
On the verse?
produced
Yeah, he
it.
can- yeah,
And he's
And he
not
on
on
the
the track?
hook.
Oh, he's on the hook?
Yeah, he on the hook. One of them Nicki Minaj records he did.
He did that with Drake too. Nigga, we made it.
Yeah, I said that.
No, I was just you ain't say that shit.
No,
man.
it's been said.
You
Probably.
said Nicki.
No, I said
No, he did.
No, you
I
said
He
definitely
said what? He said what is Bow Wow gonna play when he
Yeah.
played? We made it.
But you ain't say that. I'm tired of these niggas already.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
I'm about to say, is that gonna play the whole time? That'll be a fucking obnoxious. But yeah, so J-Ro don't care about this, do you?
I don't care, but I think. I mean, I know more Soulja Boy songs than
Bow Wow, right?
than Bow Wow.
I don't know what he gonna do
Soulja
when he play that hop up out the bed. Man.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
what Bow Wow gonna do.
Bow Wow
with
ain't
that.
got Bow Wow ain't got one of
Yeah,
them.
automatic win for Soulja there.
Yeah.
What he gonna do when Don't come on?
It's over.
Yeah,
over.
automatic win for Soulja there. I can keep going, but I'm gonna let you.
I got 11 and 9. Maybe I can go 12 to 8.
Yeah.
In that range, somewhere in that range. I don't think he's gonna like smoke him though, but
Yeah,
I think
definitely
Soulja
not.
just got some records that.
And I just want to be entertained. Both of them are fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Bow Wow's a liar, and Soulja just
Both
Soulja
of them
anything
by
that comes
himself.
to his head.
Yeah.
He made everything.
Right.
Yeah, both of them think
Let
they
him tell it,
wait.
right?
Yeah,
I'm the first.
Oh, you know, Soulja Boy gonna tell me
Yeah.
it wouldn't. No, 'cause Bow Wow was out first, right?
Yeah.
Bow Wow
Yeah,
was
yeah,
definitely
yeah,
out
yeah.
Bow Wow
first.
and
So,
Soulja.
so that's gonna be the argument.
Yeah, he gonna be like, nigga, I sold out Madison without YouTube.
That's true.
That's what I'm saying. So
that shit might get
so
crazy.
that's gonna be Bow Wow gonna be talking about he
Yeah.
was doing numbers before there was.
Bow Wow Crip walked in Atlanta wearing a perm.
Yeah, word
It was amazing.
at 12.
I mean, didn't someone write for Bow Wow though?
Of course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Damn
A lot.
near to his whole career.
Yeah.
He had T.I. at one point.
It's really gonna be Soulja versus like 15 niggas.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I guess I didn't look at it that way. Yeah. But, you know, it started to trail off at one point. Once they gave Bow Wow the pin, it was like, shit.
Yeah, garbage.
Call tip.
Garbage.
Once Bow Wow got the pin, all
It
that
was
shit
over,
went out
bro.
the window.
Real quick.
Same with Nicki. Once she gets the
Oh
pin.
my god.
Yeah,
Shout out to Camden.
Yeah, what the heck? why
Yeah,
you-
what was that bar?
I don't know. What she say? Start the campfire.
What she say?
We out here camping.
I'm in a New Jersey, no Camden or something.
Yeah, right. Watch
What?
the potholes.
Yeah.
Cause we in Camden. Like, what the fuck
Even
are
in
you
the
talking
front
about?
seat, you can't see us.
Right. Oh, shit.
You can't be us. I'm like,
That
what
bitch, what
the
you say? I'm cutting grass, so I'm seeing green.
You hot? Convince me. What?
That was probably the best bar in there.
Yeah, because it was the last one.
Couldn't wait for it to go on.
Like, woo.
Yeah, nah. She on the ropes, man.
Yeah.
She on the ropes and
She ain't even swinging.
She taking body shots and she ain't going.
like this.
Yeah,
They knocked her ass out the
she
ring.
ain't gonna be standing up much longer,
Yeah,
bro.
man, she on the ropes for real.
I'm like, damn.
And Cardi just doing it with one hand.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro.
Just
And the way
thinking,
she just eating shit right now, bro.
Cardi got help though.
Well, yeah, but still.
Well, I still think she wrote that record that's on the Khaled. I still
Yeah.
think Cardi wrote that herself.
Nicki
I
better
give
get
her
some
that.
help too.
But she's
gotta
had
go back
help
to
before.
Safari.
Get your help back.
Yeah,
Safari.
yeah. So that's when she was. That's when she was at her pinnacle when he was
Yeah.
around.
I mean, I think he just divorced his wife.
Yeah, he did.
Erica Mena.
Uh-huh.
About
They
time.
just
Yeah, because that shit ran out. Nobody care about that no more.
Right.
They ain't got no clout off of it no more.
On to something else.
Yeah, but we about to get out of here. I believe we got through everything. That was the last topic. Little Soulja and Bow. Yeah, that's it. So, yeah, this was episode
91.
91. It took us long as hell to get out of the 80s. Seems like we're going to be in the 90s for a little minute.
Yeah.
Road to 100.
Right, on the road to 100. But, excuse me, shout out to everybody for tuning in. First-time listeners, last-time listeners, YouTube watchers, Spotify listeners, Apple Podcast listeners, however you listen, however you view us, we appreciate you. New merch dropped today. The Live on Sundays is out.
Yeah.
Go on and check
we
that
bike.
out. We bike. Continue to support us in any way that you choose to do so, whether that's like, subscribe, sharing, purchasing merchandise. We appreciate it all, no matter how big or how small. You guys got anything you want to say?
Nah.
Everybody
Like,
good?
share,
Everybody good?
subscribe.
Yeah, definitely.
Buy merch.
Continue to subscribe. I forgot to say this, but shout out to all the veterans, man. Shout out to people fighting for us. Shout out to the ones who lost.
Yeah,
this holiday is tomorrow.
Yeah, this holiday is for the ones, the lost ones.
Yeah, the lost ones. So thank you for your service. We're able to live freely, sorta.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah, and do other things that we probably wouldn't be able to do if we lived in a third world country. So appreciate you guys for that and all your sacrifices. And yeah, we're about to get out of here, go and enjoy our families and things like that. So next week we'll be back, same date, same time.
Yes, sir.
And peace out.
Peace.